This is why we don't preach a cross-centered gospel. This is why we don't preach a bloody gospel, because it is offensive. Because when you introduce the cross, you introduce sin and guilt. And we don't like that. This is why our culture is filled with preachers who don't want to talk about bad news, because there's enough bad news out there. You're okay. You're wonderful. You're awesome. You just need to know how awesome you are. That's your only problem is that you don't realize how awesome you are. And God wants you to know how awesome you are. The cross is offensive. The cross says, you're not awesome. First, God doesn't need you. Second, you're not awesome. That's enough to make you not want to come back, huh? How was church? Man, it was terrible. God doesn't need me and I'm not awesome, right? But if there's no bad news, then there's no good news. Huh? You're not awesome. All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. You're not awesome. You've sinned in thought, word, and deed. You're not awesome. God is holy and he is just. And you have not lived up to the standard that he requires. You're not awesome. God is awesome. You're not. This is why the cross is offensive. What's the good news? The good news is God doesn't need you. You're not awesome, but Christ died for sin once for all, the just for the unjust, in order that he might bring us back to God. That's the good news. The grace of the gospel is the good news.